Chinese president has announced plans to open up the Chinese economy. Xi Jinping also took veiled swipes at the United States during his speech at a meeting of Asia's financial leaders. Manila Chan's been following the story and joins us. Is this a break in the action, so to speak?
I wouldn't jump on that just yet, Ed. These were actually his very first public comments since the U.S. and China have locked horns over the tit-for-tat tariff threats over the last few weeks that we've seen. Speaking at the Bao Forum, President Xi had this to say about what he expects to continue to grow the Chinese economy beyond the 40 years or so since they actually went global.
We will lower the import tariffs for automobiles. At the same time, we will lower tariffs on some other imports. We will work hard to respect the people's demand for superior imported products. I want to make clear to everyone that China's open door will not close, but instead will open even wider.
And in 40 years, China's economic transformation has brought it to become the world's second biggest economy, second only to the United States. Many calling some of President Xi's remarks about telling some countries to ease up on their tariffs on China as directed squarely at the United States. But President Trump is taking those remarks and making it a win for himself, tweeting this just a little bit ago. He said, very thankful for President Xi of China's kind words on tariffs and automobile barriers, also his enlightenment on intellectual property and technology transfers. We will make great progress together. Now, this baffling many since China has just recently filed a formal complaint against the United States with the World Trade Organization. The WTO will, in fact, mediate a 60-day consultation period between the U.S. and China as the two nations have continued to up the ante to a combined tune of potentially over $150 billion in tariffs levied against one another. So, Ed, I guess depending on where you sit, on which side of the Pacific you sit, that you might see President Xi's comments as either a swipe or a concession, but certainly we're just seeing the beginning of this tariff talk, Ed.
And they've said all along it's a big negotiation. Thanks, right. Manila.